here we are. It is time. It is the NASCAR Racing Experience 300 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series season opener. Doing something a little different here. I was going to do each series twice, one with stages, one without. Just going all the way through the Cup Series. I decided I'm just going to mix it up, kind of mix up the pace of race, the style of race. So we're going to go with the NASCAR Xfinity Series here. I'm going to be Cole Custer in the 00 car for Stuart Haas Racing in this season, driving the Mustang here. So I guess let's just jump into it. No stages on this season, running the full race. Here we go. We'll see how this one will start off. Going to start 37th despite not qualifying. There's a driver at the rear of the field. And Greg Golding will be the driver at the rear. Ryan Sieg on the pole here in this one. Joey Gase is going to have a fast car as well. And here we go.
We're going green.
Getting set to get started here for the NASCAR Xfinity Series season. Green flag in the air at Daytona. 120 laps, 300 miles of racing to decide who will be the first driver to lock themselves into the playoffs in this 26th race regular season. 33 races in the season total, as I did not get through the shifts well there going into the first turn, and it looks like I might lose the draft right out of the gate. Gonna hope that's not gonna be the case. Gotta really stay steady and stay in line here. Using the controller for this race. For the first race of the Xfinity Series season. Trying to get every last little bit of draft is who will lead the opening lap of the race. Ryan Sieg, the pole sitter, out in front right now, and Sieg will lead lap 1 here of the season at Daytona. Long season, but every race and every point matters over the course of the year. Who will win the first race of the season? Custer getting a huge run here with the draft. Take it 3 wide down the back straightaway now towards the rear end of the field. A lot of ground to make up here in the first lap of the race. Can get about a little over 40 laps, about 41 to 42 laps on a full tank of fuel here at Daytona in the Xfinity Series. So that will be interesting to say the least here. As far as the pit strategy will go.
Stay on the bottom here.
Right behind Zane Smith in the 8 car. Every driver wants to win at Daytona no matter what series it is. Especially if it is a NASCAR sanctioned race. Such as this one right here. Nowhere to go right now down the back straightaway. There's 3 wide right in front of me. We're going to take it 3 wide here into turns 3 and 4.
Clear high, clear high.
Get on our way through. James Smith doing a great job blocking my line off. I've really got nowhere to go right in front of me.
Still there.
Just going to sneak under and go now going into turns 1 and 2.
Still there.
Got Barcella on the 90 car on the outside. Need a little bit of help from behind. Again, no stages on this season as well here for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Wins are going to matter a lot. Finishes are going to matter a lot. Especially over the course of the regular season to decide who will make the playoffs. So winning you're in still, though, that will stay the same. Already on lap 5. The races are about half the size of the normal Cup race. So you starting from the rear, there have been some races in the Cup Series where I have not gotten to the lead until about midway through the race. That would be about the end of the race here in the Xfinity cars. Christopher Bell, one of the possible front runners in the championship, right on my back bumper here. Two of the big three here in the Xfinity Series. The other one is Tyler Reddick. Not sure where he's at right now as we take a 3 wide on the exit of turn 4. Very tight there. And get underneath of Tommy Joe Martin's in the 99 car, and just like that, we are 5 laps complete. Started 37th and we're up to 24th. Very easy to not only go from the back to the front here, we go from the front to the back. If you get caught out of the draft and hung out of line, very easy to lose some spots, as well as get a huge run of momentum to gain some spots like I am down the back straightaway now, taking a 3 wide again into turns 3 and 4. We have cracked the top 20, 19th right now on the leaderboard. As it looks like the 11 of Justin Haley is in the race lead. 3 wide to the tri-oval. The tri-oval, the tightest part of the racetrack, especially if you are going 3 wide. Huge block on the 93. Cutting whatever momentum he has off to get underneath the 22 of Austin Cindric now. Noah Gregson in front. Out of the inside of Gregson. And Brandon Burnley. Quickly up to the 14th position. 105 AI difficulty again for this season, just as well in the Cup Series, and I will do the same in the Truck Series as well. Jackson right in front of us right now. Oh, a little loose there in the middle, turns 3 and 4. You can push all you want in these cars with the composite bodies, but you got to know that when you get into the corner, it can sometimes step out on you like it did right there. Even the Xfinity cars can be hard to drive at times. They're all good though. There's Tyler Reddick in the 2. As we're going to take it 3 wide up the middle, we're going to try to get around both of them at the same time. So 3 wide in the middle now as we run into turns 1 and 2. Contact with Tyler Reddick. We're going to jump back down to the bottom before things get out of hand.
All right, clear outside.
He's run on Garrett Smithley once again. We're up to 6th.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
Slicing and dicing our way through the field. A little bit of a 3-car pack on the top. Pole sitter Ryan Sieg right ahead of us now. He's the first car in line on the inside. We're going to try to give him a little bit of help. We give him a shot here down the down the front stretch into turn 1. Sieg on the bottom. We got Justin Haley on the top. 3 wide now for second. Sieg gets out of shape. A little bit of contact. And he almost loses control in the middle of the corner, but we stay green. He'll lose a few spots, but he's going to be all right otherwise. Up to 3rd now. John Hunter Munachek in 2nd, the rookie. And now we're side by side as he gets loose off the corner. And make sure not to pass below the double yellow line. Very close. He does get the spot back at the start-finish line though, so we're good. No penalty assessed. Tried to side draft and got a little too close. Contact is made. Race leader Justin Haley wants to see the battle like this. Slowing each other down as now we're up to 2nd place. Huge block on the 23 car. Might have been a bad idea to leave the bottom open though. Can we get back down to the bottom? We do, going into turns 3 and 4. Justin Haley. Huge lead out in front. We'll see if we can gain any sort of ground with the draft. You can assume having that big of a lead. actually get a big run on him. Really down to the bottom going into turn one as we close into the back bumper. Not a lot of help from behind to really gain even more ground on Haley's. It's just a two-car race out in front, about 0.3 of a second, separating second from third. Stephen White is in third place right now, former Cup Series Rookie of the Year. Back down in the Xfinity Series full-time the last couple seasons after Cup Series not really panning out for him. Haley leaves a little bit of room on the bottom open. Haley will lead the lap that time, side by side for the lead, but Haley's going to keep the lead as we roll into turns 1 and 2. We are just pulling away from the rest of the pack here. A lot of aggressive side drafting for the moment. But as me and Haley start to separate apart, that is going to allow the inside line behind to get a huge run of momentum. Steve is back up to third. He's got a very fast car. A bit of a snake draft down the back straightaway. And Steve can give Custer a little bit of a push here. Should be able to close the gap on Justin Haley. A lot of racing to go though, despite a quicker race in the Xfinity Series. A little bit slower cars though. But although they're a little bit slower, we are still on a restrictor plate racetrack here at Daytona, almost topping out at 200. Fastest speed I've seen out of this car so far is 198. And now down the back straightaway, Haley out in front again. He's pulling a little bit too far away from the 39 car of Ryan Seed. Haley's just got a very strong car. The fact he's able to hold that big of a lead and we're not able to close the gap as much as what we want to, that is pretty amazing. Lap 15. Justin Haley here in the lead. Custer closing in on the back bumper. Down to the inside for the race lead.
Stay on the bottom.
Haley throwing the block. Gonna cut the momentum off when I get to the back bumper there. Haley's gonna hold on. Blocking every move possible and really got a good run on him, but that's about all I can do right now. Still not a lot of help from behind. We can get somebody on the back bumper here, maybe give us a shot. That'll be the best opportunity we have to get around Haley. It's just the clean air when you're out in front versus all the dirty air being back in the pack. So hard to overcome. Side by side now in turns 1 and 2. Get another source of energy, but not a lot of help from behind. Side drafting off of Justin Haley now. Slowing his momentum down. Perfect side draft there by Custer. Here comes Seek from behind to give us a shot. And Cole Custer is out in front at Daytona with Ryan Seed back up to second. It'll be a lead change when we come back to the line. Cole Custer will lead the first lap of the race for his day. And it'll come here on lap 17. 17 laps to get from the rear of the field. Started 37th and back up to the front. We were at 38th at one point off the restart. Didn't have a very good start to the race. Took us about a lap to catch the back of the pack, but luckily we didn't lose the draft. Starting to get racing behind now as Haley keeping the outside line running. Huge momentum up to block. Bad decision. Seed back down to the bottom of the racetrack with Josh Williams closing in behind. A little bit of help from Haley now as these drivers will move up to the top of the racetrack. Contact is made. Really squeezing our way in there through the trioval, but all is good. Nose to tail is the entire field right now as Steve is out in front once again at Daytona. Huge run down the backstretch though, heading into turns 3 and 4. It's all the closer we're going to get though. Josh Williams in a back marker car right behind us. We all run the top side coming out of turn 4. Who will lead the lap back at the line? It's going to be close. Another lead change as Custer barely leads the lap that time through, but they're still side by side for the lead. Sieg has more help there on the top side of the track. Caution has come out for the first time today, and it will come on lap number 19. First yellow of the day here on lap number 19 in the Xfinity Series season opener. Ryan Sieg, the race leader. Custer running in second. Joey Gase up to third now. A lot of the back marker cars are in the top 10. You will see that a lot at Daytona and Talladega in any of the series. It's all about missing the big wrecks. Nobody coming down on the pit road here, so we're going to keep the track position we've got and restart on the front row. Ryan Sieg will control the pace here on the restart. Can't beat the leader back to the line. And the Lombard Braves gaining 39 car. Green flag back in the air at Daytona following the first caution of the race. 99 laps to go. We will get a better shift through the gears as we're going to have our nose out in front here entering into turns 1 and 2. And we beat him on the outside. Amazing restart by the 00. We're able to get out in front. Just getting up to speed now, not quite cracking the 190 mile per hour mark. And now we do as we get to the start-finish line. So it's another lead change. You'll see a lot of that continuing on throughout the race as we're not even a quarter of the way in. We've already seen at least 5 or 6 lead changes in this race. Cole Custer out in front. Just look at the swarm. It looks like a pack of bees behind. Sieg getting a little bit of run on the outside. We're going to make sure when we block the top, we can get back to the bottom entering the corner there and keep Jeff Green and Bay behind us. Really stop the top side of the racetrack's momentum here. Sieg's going to have to try and side draft off the cars off the bottom as well as get a little bit of help in pushing from behind. 97 laps to go. Here comes Sieg again on the top. But again, he gets blocked off. We'll see if we can keep the run going in 1 and 2. This should be a 2 pit stop race to the finish here at Daytona. Should be able to make it on fuel and tires in a 2-stop race here with only having 300 miles and 120 laps.
Inside. All right.
Inside line on the racetrack. Although we are racing side by side pretty much all the way back through the field, it is pretty calm still being this early in the race. As we get later and later into the race, you will see harder battles to try and get up into the front, into the lead. A lot more aggressive side drafting, a lot more 3-wide, maybe even 4-wide racing, which could cause in the wrecks. Not sure exactly what the first caution of the race was out on, but it definitely wasn't a big wreck. As you can see, there are still a lot of cars in this race. When will the big one come out? It strikes almost every time the Daytona and Talladega. Here comes the run back on the top. Oh, an aggressive block, practically putting him in the wall just to lead the lap. Those types of aggressive moves you really don't want to make real early in the race. Could have ended the day early on for a lot of drivers. And I'm sure Timmy Hill was not happy about that. Here he comes again.
On the outside. You got room.
Probably shouldn't have made that block. That was a little too aggressive.
Inside. All right, you're clear there.
Down to the bottom again. The race leader is Cole coming to the line. Here's a little contact with the wall there as I get a little tight moving to the top. Gonna lead the lap by an inch. But it'll be Jeff Green to take over. 3 wide, stuck in the middle now. Very treacherous situation in the middle of the corner. Contact made with Jeff Green, or sorry, Timmy Hill. Very, very tight. I want to get out of this before we wreck because this is not looking good. 3x3, basically all the way back. Back down to the bottom of the racetrack again. Here's Chase Briscoe up towards the front for the first time today. Will it be a lead change at the line, or will we be able to get back in front and lead the lap on Jeff Green to the line this time? Jeff Green will lead the lap. And that is another lead change. And we'll see if we can take the lead back at the line this time by. Again, just a little contact now.
Got one outside now.
Following the contact, now getting help from behind here from Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Stay low.
Side drafting off the 93 car. Kind of taking his line away here.
Careful, still there.
And just like that, it will be another lead change at the line. Cole Custer is going to lead the lap again. 3 wide behind in second. Very, very racy early on.
Hold your line, got one outside.
Trying to block 3 lines now to hold on to the lead. Going to be almost virtually impossible, but this early in the race, if one of the lines starts to go, you just got to let them go. It's amazing here with this many laps in the race and no stages to be fought for, that the racing is this hard. This early in the race. Ray Black Jr. up to second. Tyler Reddick, one of the stronger cars, is in third, right behind him. On a 4-car race on the bottom of the racetrack right now. Before the first car in line on the top side. Right there. The bottom is pretty prevalent right now. Cars starting to zigzag now. It's allowing the top side of the track to get going here as we have John Jackson in the 13. Oh, got a little tight there, 1 and 2, able to close down though and keep the bottom from opening up. Ray Black Jr. doing all the blocking of the rows behind, but he allows Cindric to get to the inside of him there, going through the tri-oval. 3 wide now, back behind for second once again. Justin Haley trying to get back to the lead. And Haley is up to second place as he clears Cindric and Ray Black Jr. He got a little help from behind there from Jeffrey Earnhardt. Now Earnhardt will keep his momentum going. The nephew of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the grandson of the late great Dale Earnhardt Sr. Running full-time in the Xfinity Series here in this game. In real life, he was running a part-time schedule of both the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series. He's racing full-time throughout this season here in the 18 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Or Kyle Busch Motorsports. Excuse me. The intensity that the tracks of Daytona and Talladega that bring the super speedway style, restrictor plate style racing is impeccable. We ride along now at the in-car cam for the first time today. You thought it was crazy before. It's going to get crazy now as we ride along inside. Here comes Austin Cindric up the middle of the racetrack. He is trying to make himself the race leader. I don't believe he has led a lap yet today. Cindric on the outside. Jeffrey Earnhardt. The middle kind of being blocked off by the second row behind us here.
Still there inside.
Jeffrey Earnhardt almost made a hole on the inside there. Wasn't able to exactly as we have a driver coming down onto pit road for an early pit stop. Somewhat out of sequence. He might have had a problem going on there. Tires still fine. We still got about 12 laps remaining that we can go on fuel. So we'll be close to the 50 lap mark before we'll have to pit. With a caution, we were able to save a little bit of gas there.
All right, you're clear. Inside, clear down low.
Riding along the Jacob Company's 00 Mustang, Ford Mustang here.
Got one inside.
Restored House Racing. We'll have the same paint scheme over the entire course of the season. More drivers now coming onto pit road. So as you can see, we are in the middle of green flag pit stops. As much as I want to keep staying out, I got to make sure I'm not the last car to stay out or I will have no drafting help. I'll likely fall behind these race leaders. There's Ryan Sieg about to go a lap down. Gonna get under him, and oh wow, he gets in the way of all the lead lap cars behind, and we're gonna jump out to a pretty big advantage here rolling into turns 3 and 4. Green flag pit stops here, again going on for the first time today. Don't have to worry about really falling a lap down here too much at Daytona and Talladega. We got some drivers in the pack that had elected not to pit. A lot of drivers coming out of the pits now, and there's a wreck behind us. Will we get the yellow? Yes. It looks like Jeffrey Earnhardt could not get out of the way of all the lap cars coming onto the racetrack. We will have our second caution of the race, and I believe it was only a couple cars that had gotten involved. And this is going to be the perfect opportunity for us to pit. We don't have to worry about sliding the tires onto pit road and possibly speeding. And we do have some drivers that were caught a lap down, as it looks like only 25 drivers on the lead lap. So that is a badly timing caution for everybody from 27th on back relays. Ray Black Jr. will get the free pass in being the first car one lap down. So we're going to come off first here off of pit road.
Coming to the green.
As we come back to the green flag, we will restart in the 20th position. Green flag in the air here at Daytona. We did lose our track position, and not a good jump on the restart as well. I don't know if it just didn't get through the gears quick enough or what happened there. Very similar to the very start of the race. You know, I've got the speed on the restarts because I was able to jump out in front. Despite restarting on the outside in second on one of the restarts in this race. That was only our second caution of the race. Still no big one. Still a huge pack of cars in here. And a lot of drivers at the back will be fighting to be the first car one lap down here. So in case of another caution, which I would assume we're going to get the big one at some point in time in this race. That was close to being a very big wreck. Only a couple cars ended up being involved, though. Oh, a little contact. Down to the inside, 3 wide, down the back straightaway.
Stay low, stay low.
We'll still be 3 wide now going into turns 3 and 4. We come to the start-finish line this time. We will have 80 laps to go. Look at this huge run that we've got. Taking it down to the inside here through the tri-oval. Still 3 by 3. Mid-pack on back. 80 to go. We are a third of the way through the race.
Careful, still there.
In what should be a 2-pit stop race.
Careful, still there.
To the finish from here, we can make it on one more stop.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Get all clear up top there.
Side by side. We go back to the in-car cam once again. The racing up in the front here through the first probably 7 to 9 cars. Seemingly not as spaced out. To the inside of the 20 car here of Christopher Bell. Roll into the corner. Not a lot of help behind us right now. Elliott Sadler into 10 for Colleague Racing. He's in third. Getting enough of a side draft here off the 20 car of Christopher Bell to keep us side by side, and we leave the bottom open just enough for the 5 of Matt Mills to get under us now.
Inside.
Here's Mills. 3 wide. Down the back straightaway, and we will take it 3 wide into the corner here. Unbelievable, but we make it through. Still kind of stuck on the outside. Huge move to the bottom of the track. Found a little bit of a hole that gets to the inside of the 5 car. Unbelievable.
We have a ball here.
Some might say video game like. Zane Smith out in front here. We've seen drivers get off into a big lead in this one. I've done it at times as well. It doesn't pan out in the long run though. Huge spark of momentum here. Up to second place now. Cole Custer once again. James Smith for Junior Motorsports, the rookie. Leading laps at Daytona in the opening race of the season. It doesn't matter how many laps you lead, especially with no stages, as long as you're there on the last lap. You can lead 1 lap in the entire race, and as long as it's the last one, you get the win and all the points that come with it. Right along back with the in-car cam again. It is a 2-car race out in front, about a half second in front of third place. Matt Mills and then Elliott Sadler behind him. And Sadler quickly fading back. He is outside of the top 5 now. Huge run of momentum. We're going to stay behind the 8 car. So close to the back bumper here. We're going to get a little bit of a run to the inside.
Still there.
Gonna try to pinch him high. We're just gonna get the run off the bank and be able to hold in front of us. Really cut the air off of the front bumper too with that block. It was a ton of ground. That allows Matt Mills to close the gap here from third, but he's still a couple car lengths behind me. Gonna take a little bit to get this momentum back and try to get another shot to get around James Smith. To go. Smith with a huge block. Very, very hard to see with this front bumper cam when you get along right behind somebody. can't imagine when we get to the road courses what that'll look like. Huge run once again. Now down to the inside. We get under Smith for the race lead. Side by side into turns 3 and 4. Who will get the most help? And who will lead the lap here at Daytona? Smith gets a huge source of momentum. The 5 car along with him. What a run from Matt Mills in the 5, getting a huge shot. I don't know if anybody really gave him a shot though. It looked like he did it all by himself. Amazing. You could tell he was on the outside because Smith definitely got that much more help somewhere that he was able to get in, and Mills followed him up there. That put us back to 3rd. Now on the back bumper of Matt Mills. Can we get some speed running here? Side by side for 2nd now as we follow in behind Smith, the race leader. Smith leading a couple handful of laps now here at Daytona. He's doing a good job, even as a rookie, of doing so. Ton of side drafting here for 2nd between Custer and Mills. Mills is going to win that race again. Here comes Kaz Gralla, former winner at Daytona in the Truck Series. Had a breakout win a few years ago. Can he do the same in the Xfinity Series here at Daytona? Not able to get under in there. Caution is out for the 3rd time in this race. So we will get the yellow for the 3rd time. I believe it was Cesar Barcella, as he's the only one coming onto pit road here that is on the lead lap. Mike Harmon coming in, he's a lap down. Tommy Joe Martin's already out of this race. I believe he got ran over by Jeffrey Earnhardt. Brought out the 2nd caution, so this is the 3rd caution of the race. We're going to elect not to pit here and restart 3rd. On this track position. Green flag back in the air here at Daytona. Did not get through the chip very well. Once again, troubling times on these restarts in this race. As they continue, as you can see, restarting 3rd, just getting freight trained and holding up the inside line behind us. The outside really getting going here. As we have dropped almost 10 spots in the 1st corner off this restart. Amazing. And we did drop 10 spots off the restart as we go from 3rd to 13th. Ever so quickly. Now a huge shot from behind from the 4 of Ross Chastain. We're still going to carry that momentum here through the trial. 67 laps to go. We are almost halfway home in this race.
Stay low, stay low.
3 wide in front now.
Careful, still there. Car there on the outside.
Racing is just getting so aggressive here.
Stay low.
Now we're 3 wide. Chase Briscoe caught in the middle in the sector hole. Here we go. A lot of speed again, carrying it into the trial. But we've got a fast car, one of the best cars to win this race. But anybody could win at Daytona and Talladega. Look at this. It's a huge run. Didn't really know what to do with it. Contact. Now we got to get out of here. Still stuck 3 wide.
Hold that line, driver. All right, clear up. All right.
Trying to push Chase Fincham here. He's in third. We don't want to let those top two get away. We have seen it is hard to pass the leaders when they get out in front by quite a bit. And you can't get a lot of help from behind. So we got to keep this pack bunched up for our sake, at least until we can get to the lead.
Careful, still there.
Quickly up to third, but a lot of momentum here. Zane Smith dropped a lot on the restart as well. Michael Annett, who won this race in real life this year for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, is the race leader. Going to go to the outside and try and get around Matt Mills here for second. Not going to work as we roll into turns 3 and 4. Not a lot of help behind us. Versus the two cars on the inside. We'll slide it in line in third right behind Mills. Four laps to go.
Stay high up there.
He's run again to get to the back bumper here. Now pushing Matt Mills. Can we bump draft Mills to at least get to the inside of Michael Annett? No. Annett throws a huge block. Mills to the top. As I hang him out to dry, and that puts Custer into second right behind Michael Annett. Michael Annett, another junior motorsports car that is leading multiple laps here at Daytona in this race. Annett. The gap is closing between Annett and Custer. Custer to the inside, side by side. Caution has now flown for the 4th time in the race. Looks like a lap car of Noah Gragson brings out the yellow. Be him and Vinnie Miller. Still nobody pitting. Again, with it being a one-stop race to the finish from here, this caution will save some laps. We'll see how this could go. Advance to the restart. Last time we restarted second, we were able to get to the lead. We'll see if we can do it again. It's our only good restart of the race. This is our 4th caution. This will bring us to halfway. Cross flags as we get the green flag back in the air in Daytona. 60 laps to go. Both of us get a very good jump on the restart. Really no help from behind for either of us. Who will get the horsepower going into turns 1 and 2? Just not able to clear the one car quite yet. Help from behind from John Jackson. And we are able to clear coming off of turns 1 and 2. And again, restarting on the outside in second. Not as much help that time, but we were able to get to the lead. Still gaining speed here as we are trying to get back to full speed. By the time we get back to the start-finish line again, we will be past halfway. Lap 62 of 120. 59 to go. Wide behind now for second. Brandon Jones in the mix for the first time today. Look at this amazing battle going on right now.
Hold your line, got one outside. Looking inside now.
3 wide through the trial. We're going to get very tight for those guys. 3 by 3, almost all the way through the pack. Racing heating up once again. These restarts, really on any racetrack, get really crazy. Oh, contact in the middle there between Jones and Fincham. Fincham breaks through though on the outside. More contact between Jones. He is very out of shape in the middle line. And now as they roll into the corner, he is going to lose a lot of spots. Just see the aggressive side drafting out of the rear view mirror. Unbelievable. Contact now. Behind. Joey Gates to the inside for the race lead. Contact with the 10 of Elliott Sadler. More contact. Push from behind coming. To the inside of Joey Gates. Huge run, side draft, into 3 and 4. Will Gase get the lead change at the line, or will we hold on to the lead very close to making contact? As again, we just side draft off one another. Contact made. Gase leads the lap. We got to make sure we don't cut a tire though. Now we get help from behind. Here comes Sadler. Elliott Sadler to help. Giving us a huge shot.
Still there?
What a heck of a run on the outside for Joey Gase in the 35.
Still there?
We've been side by side for a couple laps now.
Car high, careful.
Oh, more contact with Joey Gase. Gotta be careful. Don't want to see a wreck happen. Oh, no! Barely going to lead the lap. Wasn't looking for that huge aggressive block on the outside, and Custer's back out in front of Daytona. Ray Golding up to second. He started at the rear of the field. I believe he started in the row right in front of me in this race in 35th. Two drivers that started at the rear are out in front at Daytona. Comes Ross Chastain, three-car line once again. Him being the second in line on the inside right behind me. Oh, a little loose off of turn 4 there, but that might be just enough for the 13 car to get to the outside, and it will be. And John Jackson looking for the lead. That led the last lap. Chastain to help now. Huge push from Ross Chastain in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Cannot clear the 13 car though. Trying to pinch him off, getting the side draft. Contact. 3 wide for the lead. Jones to the inside. Oh, more contact. We're getting pushed from behind. Very, very uncomfortable situation at Daytona. Trying to hold as steady of a line as possible. The more contact made, the less of a chance of a wreck. Or sorry, more of a chance of a wreck. Huge push now. What a move to get to the bottom and take it 3 wide. Brandon Jones led the last lap out in front there. See how quickly we fell back to 7 for just leading the lap prior.
Alright, you're clear.
Side drafting doesn't really gain an advantage of speed, but it slows the other car on the outside of you or inside of you, depending on where you're side drafting down. When you're side drafting off of each other to get some momentum and get a run, you're slowing each other down, which allowed Brandon Jones to get to the inside for the race lead, taking it 3 wide like he just did. Timmy Hill behind him. Huge run now. And here we go again. Custer to the bottom of Jones for the lead. Brandon Jones led back-to-back laps. That looks like that's all he's going to lead here as we come off of turn 4. Oh no! Custer might not lead the lap, and no he does. Custer leads the lap. Bottom was open for the 61 of Austin Hill now though to take the lead. Austin Hill, the rookie, trying to get it done. Where we go? We're all over him on the back bumper. Hill blocking. You can only block so much though. Briscoe gives us a shot from behind. Austin Hill will not quite lead a lap here at Daytona. We're able to lead consecutive laps now. 50 to go. Thanks to a little bit of a push and help there from Chase Briscoe. And now Briscoe is up to second, all by himself. And he get any sort of momentum in a run here. Blocking him to the top side of the track, and that's going to allow the 13 car of John Jackson to get alongside of him. Who will win here at Daytona? Back to the in-car cam once again. 49 laps to go here at the World Center of Racing. Jeffrey Earnhardt. Sorry, no, that's the 61 of Austin Hill again. Making a move. Car to the outside. It's Chase Briscoe as we are side by side for the lead. Gonna get a little bit of a push here from behind from the 13 car. Who will lead the lap? At the line this time, Briscoe will barely lead the lap. Believe that is his first lap led of the race. Still got the 13 car locked there back bumper. There back bumper. He now lets go. Up to block. And we'll see if we can lead the lap and make it another lead change at the line. Damage on the 13 car's bumper of John Jackson there, so he's definitely had contact with some other drivers in this race. But the car is still running, and he is up in second. Caution has now come out for the 5th time here in Daytona. 5th caution of the race. Interesting time here on whether or not to pit. Going to be a couple laps short, but we're going to pit with the rest of the field so we don't get hung out here. Take the full tank of fuel, 4 fresh tires. And Cesar Barcelo will actually stay out. The only driver to stay out, so he will restart in the lead. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Trying to beat him here through the shifts. Restarted in second. This is the 3rd time now. The first 2 times we were able to get to the lead, but not this time. We are hung out on the outside of the racetrack. Barcelo in front at Daytona. Off of turns 1 and 2, very tight on the outside here. Barcelo leaves some bottom open. Contact. Briscoe trying to block us off. It didn't work. They take it side by side here. 3 wide up the middle now for the race lead. What a move by Custer. Help from behind from Brandon Jones. What a move to jump to the lead. Possibly the move of the race so far. And you saw it live here in the in-car cam. An amazing move to take the lead for Cole Custer. Carrying the momentum from the shot from behind from Brandon Jones. Jones barely blocked off. Now back to the bottom. After possibly the final pit stop of the race, we will see if we can make it on fuel to the finish. I guess that it would be a 2-stop race to the finish. We pit a little bit early and are about 2 to 3 laps short on fuel to the end. Jones now on the outside. Who will lead the lap this time? It will be us. Custer leads the lap, but now Jones looking to take the lead. He's got help from behind. Contact here with Chastain.
All right, clear outside. Inside.
Couple of guys getting alongside of us now. One of them being Christopher Bell. Side draft off of the 08 car of Greg Golden. An amazing move. Jones blocks us off. He saw me make that move up the middle, and he was trying to make sure that wasn't going to happen again. It's the one that pushed me through it, so he got the best view of it. He knew it was coming, so he blocked me off. We're going to fall third in line on the inside now. We do have some help from behind here from Christopher Bell if he wants to give us a shot on the outside. We're just going to take it and sit right behind the 08 car, Greg Golden, who is possibly having a career run. In this race.
Careful.
Numerous lead changes, too many to count. We have to have at least over 20 lead changes, maybe 30. And we still have 40 laps to go in this race. Unbelievable. 40 to go.
Alright, you're clear there.
Custer up to second now. He'll get past the 08 car and clear Golding off of turn 2. A little bit of a run here down the back straightaway now. Trying to squeeze to the inside of Jones. Can't quite close into the back bumper though. Right there. Jones blocking us off on the inside though. He's going to try to make sure he passes us high. He fake high. Going back to the inside again. Not enough help from behind. Jones able to block us off into turns 1 and 2. A little bit of help now. 08 car. The shot from Golden. We got a huge run on Jones now. Side by side for the lead. Jones led the last lap for a lead change. We will try to do the same. Jones, I believe, barely leads the lap. That's got to be the closest one yet. Very tough to tell. By thousandths of a second, I believe Jones got the lap led.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Golden all over our back bumper, giving us a shot to the lead. He is not going to quit until he gets to second. He loses his momentum though. Cannot keep his foot on the throttle. He must have got out of shape. He's still second in line on the inside. Right behind the race leader. The front bumper camp for the final try today. 37 laps to go. We've had 5 yellows. We have yet to see the big one. But I will not be surprised if it comes in the late stages of the race. That's when it usually ends up coming. The guys decide not to take their foot off the throttle because it's so much of a momentum race at these super speedway tracks. And if you're taking your foot off the gas in the final couple laps of the race when you're out in front, who knows if you're going to get that run of momentum. Once again, bouncing off of the wall here is just barely hit the apron. Unbelievable. And that will shoot us straight to the back. Huge source of momentum though as we go 3 wide up the middle. Now back down to the bottom. Ton of speed carried this time. Oh, blocking off the 35 car, taking the nose off. There's a wreck behind. How did everybody miss him? And how did the 35 car of Joey Gase save that? Unbelievable. I think he straightened out when he clipped whoever else got involved in that wreck. I couldn't tell who it was. But when he clipped that car high, he straightened it out somehow. Everybody was able to jam on the brakes in time and sent a car spinning to the inside, who I believe he saved it as well. Unbelievable racing so far. We're going to stay out. We're going to keep the track position and restart in the lead. We can make it on field now to the finish.
Are you ready?
6th caution of the race. Still no big ones. That very well could have easily have been one. Green flag back in the air. Heck of a restart to get out in front here. Shifting into 4th gear. And 2 drivers out of the race. 38 started. 36 can still win it. Morgan Shepherd, the oldest driver in the field, trying to get the win. Joey Gase falling right behind here. Oh, little touch off the apron. Lower momentum down a little bit, but as we're still getting up to speed, it's not going to cost us that much. .32 laps to go. Right on the border of making it on field. I think that's why everybody kept in case that was the final caution of the race. As aggressive as we've been racing, surprisingly we've only had 6 cautions. Gase gets a little help from behind. We're going to lose the race lead as well as 2nd place.
Outside. Clear high, clear high.
Joey Gase leads the lap here at Daytona. He could have easily have wrecked him and been out of this race. Quickly able to jump to the inside of the 61 of Austin Hill.
Still there? Still there.
Going to jump back to the regular camera here. When this lap is complete,
Still there?
we'll finish with that for the remainder of the race, for the final 30 laps. Here we go, folks. 3/4 of the race down. 1 more quarter to go. Huge momentum to the outside for the lead. And we're just going to fall in line right behind Joey Gase. Gase looking for his first career win in the Xfinity Series. and a walk into the playoffs. With it being the first race of the year, whoever wins will be locked in after this one. Brandon Brown in the third position, 29 to go. A little bit of help from behind, now down to the inside. Side by side to the lead again. Custer, Gase, we've seen this a couple times today. What will you do to win? You might see the exact product of that as the race moves on. Brandon Brown giving us a shove from behind. And we are going to get a lead change no matter what when we come back to the line here. Gase is going to lose the lead. Brandon Brown at the second, with John Jackson behind in third. New leader at the line, 28 to go, it's Cole Custer. Brown. Oh, what a move by Brown to go to the outside. Very aggressive. It doesn't work out for him. He leaves the bottom open for the 13 car. And they're now side by side for second. He had a huge run out of nowhere behind him. He tried to go to the outside. He still got the speed in the car. 27 to go. Here comes Brown. He won't be blocked off that time. Brandon Brown gets a nose out in front. Trying to get the side draft, it won't work. Will Brown lead the lap? Nope, back down to the inside, maybe not. Custer giving another shot at him. Side by side to the line. For the lead of Daytona. Lead change will go to Brandon Brown. Now we try to get the lead back. Oh, contact. More. 3 wide again for the lead. 3 wide in the middle for the lead. Quickly jumping to the inside, blocking the line off from the car behind us. It's John Jackson. Jackson in the race lead. He's blocking me, not worrying about the top line of Brandon Brown.
Still there. Clear high.
Another lead change. Jackson out in front now. 25 laps to go at Daytona. The unsponsored 13 car is out in front. Get around him again. I'm sure as we try the top, he's going to block us off. Not really getting a lot of help from the bottom now. Jackson leads, and here we go. To the long. Can't pass below the double yellow line. We're trying to get to the inside of him at least, and that doesn't even work. What speed that the 13 car and crew brought to the racetrack today. Jackson has led multiple times in this race. And for an underfunded team, that is just amazing. Can he pull off the upset and get his first career win? And become a lock in the playoffs. 201 miles an hour. Fastest speed we have reached today as we roll into turns 3 and 4. We got a little bit of a shove from Morgan Shepherd from behind. Taking the run down to the inside. Side by side for the lead through the tri-oval. Jackson leads the lap. 23 to go. Can't quite get the side draft off of him that we wanted. And Jackson remains the race leader. Here we go again. Another huge run. Down to the inside. We are going to get alongside of Jackson. Oh, contact made. Tried the side draft. That didn't work out according to plan. And here comes Morgan Shepherd. Shepherd gives us a shot from behind. Can we take the lead at Daytona? Side by side. Through the trial, we're going to lead the lap. 22 to go. Another lead change. And a huge block on Jackson. Cleared him going into turn one.
Got one peeking outside. You got room. You're clear.
Third line almost pulling down on the inside, but they hop back up. Still side by side back there. At least for the moment. I can sense three-wide racing happening very soon, especially with a bit of a run going on the very top side of the track of the 13 car. Another block thrown at the start-finish line. 21 to go. Fastest lap time of the race. The 45.716. And just like that, Morgan Shepherd back to the bottom. Shepherd to the lead here at Daytona. Shane Smith right back behind me again, though. It's not a lead change until we get back to the line. We have 20 laps to go. At the line this time, we're on lap 100 of 120. Another big run to the inside here for Custer.
Careful. Still there.
Custer clears Shepherd off of turn 4. Got him back, and just like that, there will not be a lead change. Custer continues to lead consecutive laps at Daytona. Custer's led the last 5 laps now.
Outside. All right. You're clear there.
The names up in front of drivers that have not won in the Xfinity Series. Shane Smith, BJ McLeod. Morgan Shepherd has won before, but it's been a very long time. John Jackson's never won.
Outside.
Another big block.
Inside.
Down to the inside.
Inside.
74.
Hold the line.
It is Mike Harmon. No, Harmon's a lap down.
Outside. Hold the line.
But BJ McLeod was pushing him.
Car high now.
Harmon is a lap down out in front of the field, but a smart move by BJ McLeod saying, hey, if he gets under him, I can just follow him and take the lead myself. Another lap car, Brian Sieg is in here. He was the pole sitter. Going to try to do the same thing and push Steve down in front. Very interesting move. I just saw a car go to the inside, knew I couldn't block him. Oh, very tight in the corner there. Oh, and I almost get hooked. There is a car in between me and the race leader. I'm just going to try to get around Sieg and waiting for myself. Side by side. If we can make it to the outside, not quite. We don't want McLeod to get in front and get the clean air. Best chance to get around him is when he's in the spot he's in now. 18 laps to go.
Still there.
Not get to the inside of him though. Now he goes high. Side by side for the lead. McLeod led the last 2 laps. Huge block now. Into the lead. With Ryan Sieg on the inside, he is a lap down. Harmon is on the lead lap now, but he is a lap car if he is passed. He is not the leader. Custer is the leader right now. Not a top priority for me to pass him, but that might put an extra buffer. That would put 2 lap cars in the way. 17 to go, lead change at the line. Don't want to fight with him too hard as we get a little bit of a side draft there. Maybe we can get a push from behind. It could help. Side by side for a while, though, really slowing each other down.
Careful, still there. Got a car
And I'm just going to go up and block
clear on that.
car on the outside of DJ McLeod. Oh, a little loose there going into the turns 3 and 4. More worried about the top than the bottom here. We don't want to leave the bottom open, but the first car in line on the bottom is a lap down. This is the first car lap down. Lane C. 16 to go. To the inside of Mike Harmon once again. Now into turns 1 and 2. Can he clear Harmon? No, not quite. We were so close to doing it.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Just able to block the 39 car. Harmon still has all the clean air out in front. Harmon in a good position though, despite being in 31st. Who knows if a caution comes on any second. Can he pull off a huge miracle and drive to the front twice just to get the lead once? And he is hoping for a caution. Late stages of this race, if you were just joining in. 15 laps to go in the NASCAR Xfinity Series season opener. Full race coverage. Lap car in front here. Zane Smith is now up to second. Smith is on the lead lap. He has just passed the lap car. There's no more buffer. Mike Harmon is in the way. And he's taking up all the clean air. Can we get around him and put another buffer in between us and second place? 14 laps to go. Jeffrey Earnhardt back to the top 5. He had troubles earlier in the race. Got involved in a wreck.
Inside.
And here's Smith now. Smith closing into the back bumper. Can't leave that line open. We just don't seem to have the speed here on Mike Harmon. Another thought is, will we make it on fuel to the end? We come to the line, we have 13 laps to go. Estimated fuel saying 14 to go. Who's to say the rest of the field won't make it on fuel? I'm slowing up here just enough. Can we put him a lap down and create a buffer? In between first and second, not going to be able to, at least not with a little bit of help from a guy on the lead lap here of Zane Smith. Harmon fighting hard to stay on the lead lap, sidetracking off of him, 12 to go. Got to keep the inside line tucked in, but now here comes another driver on the outside. It's Josh Balicki. He's on the lead lap trying to use Harmon's car as a draft. Side by side behind now. Not sure exactly where the other lap car of Ryan Sieg is. He may have fallen back. And here we go. Again, closing into the back bumper of Harmon.
Stay low, stay low.
11 laps to go. Thanks for the comment, Red Boom. Try my hardest to commentate the best I do. Zane Smith trying to close in. He's got Jeffrey Earnhardt. Maybe some affiliation right there. Smith racing for Junior Motorsports. Jeffrey Earnhardt, the nephew of Dale Earnhardt Jr. They might team up to try and get around me. to the line at Daytona once again. 10 laps to go in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Business has picked up, but will it pick up even more? As it seems as if we've mellowed out just a little bit. A freight train line of cars has filed in. Huge run down to the inside of Harmon. Trying to get around him, we just can't get to the inside. Custer out in front. Who will win and get a shot at the postseason? Using a little bit of the apron, he is not on the lead lap, so it would not be illegal to pass him below the double yellow line.
Careful, still there.
It's so close to getting around Harmon now, but the problem is the 8 cars seemingly tried to follow us. Got to make sure we keep him held back. Outside line, getting some momentum back there, but it looks like it is the 39 car of Ryan Sieg. Sieg is a lap down and is the second car in line on the outside, so everybody's kind of held up right there unless somebody else jumps in line. 8 laps to go. Harmon again clears us out in front here. Leave the bottom. Almost formed a 3 wide line there going into turn 1. I didn't think Jeffrey Earnhardt was going to be able to close back into the inside in time. He does, though. Thank goodness I don't have to pass Harmon for the win, because this is a very, very difficult task. We can get alongside of him, but that seems to be about it. Getting a little bit of a side draft. But now the first car in line on the outside behind Harmon is Smith as he moves up. Jeffrey Earnhardt behind him. We've got to block off the 8 car. Just in time, 7 laps to go. Jeffrey Earnhardt up to second now. Can Earnhardt win again at Daytona? Holding the line on the inside. Another big run. That might again seemingly get stalled out. We are so close to getting around the 74 car and getting a buffer. We are not going to be able to clear him though. So close to clearing in that time. 6 laps to go. Earnhardt again, closing into the back bumper. He's got a little help from behind from Josh Delicki in the 38. 3 wide now forming in the middle of 1 and 2. Brandon Jones in the middle. I believe that's Zane Smith on the top side. Got to go down and block Jeffrey Earnhardt. Little loose on the entry there of turn 3. Brandon Jones closes the gap ever so slightly on the outside. Earnhardt to block him. To the line this time. We have 5 laps to go at Daytona. Mike Harmon pulling away, but it doesn't matter. Again, he is a lap down. Or a lap car. Jeffrey Earnhardt. First in line on the inside, trying to get every little draft off him possible. He doesn't have a lot of help. He moves up to try and block Jones. He can't do it. Brandon Jones gets a little bit of a run on the top. Can he find momentum to get around now? On about 5 lap older tires in the rest of the field, but that's not going to really do much. Not going to make much of a difference, especially here on a super speedway racetrack. The laps coming ever so slowly. They're closer and closer to get to the finish here. If they can get close enough and get the draft off of Mike Harmon on the outside, it would be treacherous for me. Touch of the apron there, that doesn't help. Off of turn 4 to the start-finish line. 3 laps to go at Daytona. Custer on the hot seat. Leaving Jeffrey Earnhardt in the driver's seat in second. Matt Mills in third. Can he pull off the upset win? Garrett Smithley in fourth. Josh Bilicki in fifth. Another run on Harmon.
Still there.
He's gotten underneath him. We are close to clearing him again. Off of turn 4, not going to be able to clear him. Earnhardt closes the gap once again. They're spreading out and widening out behind. 3 wide for second through the tri-oval. 2 laps to go. Can it block 3 lines at once? How quickly the business has picked up here at Daytona. Garrett Smithley in the middle. Earnhardt on the bottom and the outside quickly fading. Smithley on the top side and now up the block. Custer back down to the bottom to block off Earnhardt. If we get to the white flag, the next flag will end the race, whether it is the yellow or the checker. Folks, we are going to see a finish, and it should be a good one. It seems as if we've got enough fuel to the end, as well everyone else. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go at Daytona. Earnhardt has just cleared second place. Garrett Smithley. He's trying to work on the race lead. Earnhardt going to try the top side in 3 and 4. We are going to make it on fuel to the finish. Checker flag in the air. Cole Custer wins the season opener at Daytona and is locked into the postseason. With Jeffrey Earnhardt finishing a very close second. Celebration time now. There we go. Trying to get the puff of smoke in there. An unbelievable way to start the season, 86 minutes in total. An hour and 26-minute race. Jeffrey Earnhardt will finish in second, Garrett Smithley third, Brandon Brown fourth, Kaz Gralla rounding out the top 5 with Tyler Reddick in 6th, Chase Briscoe 7th, Josh Williams 8th, Jeff Green 9th, and Matt Mills rounding out the top 10. So that's how the points are going to look here with no stages on this season. And there we are in victory lane. Pretty good race, to say the least. I had the fastest lap of the race of 45.716. Led the most laps, 55 laps led. Just under half the race. Started at the rear, 37th to first. The tough break is going to fall in the hands of John Hunter Nemechek. Started second, finished 35th. That is going to be all for this one. For more NASCAR Heat 4 content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a like if you like the video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.